Hello, everybody, and welcome into a Super Bowl weekend version of the RNGIDP channel. Welcome back in. This is game day 14 here of our RNL series, our RNL League. This is the 2015 Strat-O-Matic baseball set. I've randomized all the rosters, and we've got a 30 game day, 28 game league that we're doing here. Two leagues split into two. 15 teams in each, no interleague play. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're coming back after a long while, I'm happy that you're here. There we go. I don't think you heard my mic there. Here we go. This is the RNGIDP channel. Welcome in. I'm happy to have you here. Happy to have you along on this journey. Welcome back to the channel. I am back. I feel like I've been sick for 2 weeks. Well, I don't feel like I have. I have been sick for 2 weeks, and my voice still isn't all the way back yet. I've got my cup of tea here, hoping to limp through this one and make it through a broadcast. I know I haven't been streaming very much recently, and as I mentioned in previous videos, it's because my wife has a new evening job. And so now I'm on dad duty during the evenings when usually I would be streaming. So the streams are few and far between these days, but I still love to play the game. And I'm happy you're here tonight with me to sneak in a game between Tampa Bay and Los Angeles. And the statistician is checking in. Good evening. Welcome in, statistician. Go Eagles. Yes, you can see. I don't know if it's more Go Eagles or anybody but the Patriots, but either way, hoping for a big Eagles win tomorrow. If Al Red Sox fan joins us, I'm sorry about that, but I think you've had enough winning for the last, 10, 15 years. So here we go. Tampa Bay man team sit at 4-8, and they will travel to Los Angeles, who are 4-8, in a battle of teams at the bottom of the AL here in the 2015 RNL. The pitchers tonight will be a good matchup. We have Carlos Martinez on the mound for Los Angeles, and he'll be out there first to face the Tampa Bay lineup. We'll go through that here in a second. Carlos Martinez will face the lefty Scott Kazmir, but we'll go through the Tampa lineup here real quick. Carlos Martinez on the season has a 2-0 record in 13 2/3 innings. He's given up 12 hits, 5 earned runs, 13 strikeouts, and only 2 walks. That's a 3.31 ERA and a 1.03 whip. So he's been pitching pretty well, and this will be the lineup that will face him for Tampa Bay. Tampa throws out Kolten Wong atop the batting order, hitting first and playing second base. Kolten Wong is hitting 170 on the season. No homers and only 1 RBI. Jason Worth is the second man in the lineup. He's the left fielder. Tampa's experimenting with some lineup changes here. I mean, why not? They're sitting at 4-8 and 14th out of 15 teams in the AL. So time to experiment with the lineup. Jason Worth is hitting second. He's 2 for 10. He's been injured. 2 for 10 on the season. He does have a home run and 3 RBIs. Chris Bryant is in the 3-hole. He's the first baseman, Chris Bryant. He's hitting 200 with 3 homers, 8 driven in, 13 strikeouts for Chris Bryant. The batting cleanup batter will be Manny Machado. He's the third baseman. He's hitting 277, 6 doubles for him, 7 RBIs. And batting behind him will be the lefty, Brandon Crawford, the shortstop. Brandon Crawford is hitting 261 with 3 homers, 8 RBIs, which leads the team. He also has 13 strikeouts. Randall Grichuk is the center fielder, hitting 6th. Randall Grichuk is hitting 116 on the season. Needs to get that back going. He's got a couple doubles and a triple, but that's about all for him. Hanley Ramirez is the DH, hitting 7th. Hanley Ramirez hitting 239, 3 RBIs. No homers out of him yet. Gerard Opara, the right fielder. The lefty is hitting 8th. He's hitting 188 with a homer, 4 RBIs. And the catcher today will be Derek Norris, hitting in the 9 spot. Derek Norris is hitting pretty well, 262. That's pretty good for him. 5 homers for the catcher out of the 9 spot. That's 2 clear of the next teammate. He's got 5 homers and only 6 RBI. So that's how they will face Carlos Martinez tonight. And I think we're about ready to get this party started. So why don't we get started here? Take one more sip of my tea. And I think we're about ready. I'm going to try and get this thing out and give you as much play-by-play as I can. If I have to cut it short, I will. My throat, I had it first last week. It was like a ear, nose, and throat cold. I don't know, everybody's been getting sick across, not only in Colorado where I'm at, but across the country. And it's now it came back with the young kids, man. They're little booger machines, and they just get you sick all the time. So now I have it, and it was in my chest this time. I was coughing and sneezing, and now it's moved to my throat. So we'll see how long we can go here tonight. Al Red Sox fan checking in. How have I been? Well, I was just explaining that I've been sick for the last 2 weeks. So we're trying to get a game in here tonight, see how well this will work. Statistician's got 4 boys. Oh, congrats, man. 19, 18, 12, and then 2. All right. There's a story behind that, I'm sure. So I've got a 8-year-old and a soon-to-be 3-year-old. But we're ready to get this party started. Carlos Martinez will lead off with the leadoff man for Colton Juan, the lefty. And he rolls I'm a little rusty here, a 5-9. And a 5-9 will be a strikeout of the leadoff man, Colton Wong. That's the first out of the ball game and the first strikeout here. And we are underway. I would imagine Al Red Sox fans not rooting for the Eagles. And this is Jason Worth, the new number 2 hole hitter. And this is a ballpark single chance. He hits this one, and nope, that's going to be caught out to the shortstop. That's a line out to the shortstop, who is Asdrubal Cabrera today. And there's 2 quick gone here. And that will be Chris Bryant now up to bat. Chris Bryant against the righty Carlos Martinez, and he strikes out. So 2 strikeouts here in the top of the first, and Tampa goes down quietly. It's a 1-2-3 inning, and we move to the bottom of the first. We'll get you the pitcher stats and the lineup here shortly. This is the game day 14, Tampa Bay Mantine against Los Angeles Clefable. So Scott Kazmir will be on the mound tonight for Tampa Bay. Scott Kazmir has an 0-2 record to start the season. He's pitched 11 innings, given up 11 hits. That's 8 earned runs as well, and 9 strikeouts and only 2 walks. So not walking many, but the people that are getting hits are coming around to score. It's a bad sign for him. Can't give up any traffic or they're going to come around to score. He's got a 6.54 ERA. So a rough go for him, and this will be the lineup to face him. Los Angeles have not scored very many runs this season. In fact, they've scored the second least in the AL with 34 in 12 games. They will line up this way. Gerard Dyson is the leadoff man, and Dyson is hitting a solid 100 at the plate, 5 for 50. He's got a triple, a double, and a homer out of those 5 hits. And he does have 5 RBI, though. The number 2 man is Asdrubal Cabrera, the switch hitter, the shortstop today. Asdrubal Cabrera is hitting 176, so a little bit better. He does have 3 homers, though. Yasmani Tomas is playing left field. He is 9 of 29 in partial duty. He's got a double and a homer. Only 1 RBI for him. Willie Middlebrooks is the cleanup man and playing third. Middlebrooks is hitting 159. Are you noticing a trend? Yeah, they're as a team hitting 210. Yep, not very good. Nick Hundley. Nick Hundley has been their better hitter, the best hitter for them so far this season. He's hitting 250 with 10 hits and 40 at bats, 3 homers for him and only 4 RBI. Odubel Herrera is the lefty center fielder, and he is hitting 244. He's got a homer, only 1 RBI though. Jason Rogers is the first baseman. He's righty, playing in the 7th spot. And Rogers is hitting 11 for 31. He's got some extra base hits. He's got 4 doubles, a triple, a couple homers, and 5 RBIs. Hector Oliveira is the DH today for the injured Eugenio Suarez. Oliveira is 0 for 2 in his partial duty. I believe he started the last game for the injured Suarez at the DH and went 0 for 2. Daniel Castro is hitting 143. He's the 9th spot and playing second base. He's got a double and a homer and 35 trips to the plate. So let me get another drink of tea here, and we'll get this bottom of the first started. Hold on one second, guys. I'll be right back. We gotta take a time out here. Alright, we're back here. Thanks for being patient and hanging in there. Had a little rain delay. I like that. Ken, welcome in. So we've got Ken here, we've got Al Red Sox fan here, we've got the statistician here. Welcome in. And now I'm back. We were just about to head to the bottom of the first. Scott Kazmir taking on Gerard Dyson. Yep, the tarp is off the field. The rain delay is over. And we are back. So, Gerard Dyson onto the sloppy turf at home plate. The lefty against lefty matchup here. And this one's hit to the first baseman, who is Chris Bryant. Chris Bryant, yes, he is playing first base. He is a first base 4. That's a 5, so he can't get down in time, and that's going to be a double down the line. So Gerard Dyson leads off with a double. The speedy Gerard Dyson slaps one down the line just past the diving Chris Bryant, and he's aboard with a double. So the light-hitting LA Clefable, as I said before, they've had the second least amount of runs scored in the AL, and they have a leadoff double here against the lefty Scott Kazmir. And it's Asdrubal Cabrera now, and he bounces one to short. That's a ground ball shortstop A. And so Dyson advances to third on a grounder by Asdrubal Cabrera. Higher Ground Gaming joining us. All right, we got a good crowd here tonight. So, man on third, 1 out. The infield's going to come in for Yasmani Tomas to try and prevent the run from scoring. And Yasmani Tomas has tried to swing a little too hard, and he strikes out. And now there's 2 down. And it'll be up to Willie Middlebrooks here for LA to score a run here on the bottom of the first. A leadoff double for Dyson, moved to third on a grounder by Cabrera. And now Middlebrooks. Will he be able to do it? He's got a 10% shot here, a 1-2, and it's a double. And it's not going to do it. That's going to be a fly ball out to center field. And the center field Grichuk is able to make the play. So Dyson stuck on third, and we move to the second. Scoreless ball game here. And Carlos Martinez will make his way onto the mound. Kazmir got out of a little bit of a jam there, leaving Dyson on third. And now Carlos Martinez has to face the ever-dangerous Manny Machado. Machado steps in, and he flies this one high up to left field. That's where Tomas is, and Tomas will snag it for the first out. And Carlos Martinez to the lefty Brandon Crawford now, and he pitches around him and ends up walking him. Had the strikeout working in the first inning, struck out 2 of the first 3 batters, but now it's given up a walk to Brandon Crawford. And Randall Grichuk is up. It's a 4-7, and he strikes him out. So his ball is dancing around. It's got a lot of movement, but ended up walking the first guy. And now there's 2 down here in the top of the second for Hanley Ramirez. Hanley Ramirez pops one up out to right field. Gerard Dyson has a read on it, and he puts him out. So it's a quick inning for Martinez in the top of the second, and Tampa is still scoreless. Hey guys, sorry, I know we got a good crowd here tonight, but instead of having to do another rain delay, I'm going to have to just call it for tonight. I will pick this back up hopefully tomorrow night, and we can get this thing rolling again. I'm going to try and be on here more. We'll see how it goes. Just not able to work it out tonight, so thank you guys for coming in. It's been fun chatting with you guys and hanging in there with me on the rain delay. Just not able to get the game in tonight, so we'll talk again. Follow me on Twitter at RNGIDP and _Strat, and we'll talk. Thanks.